Brenzo Gang?
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your Bonzo the GOAT, man, and I'm back in this thing with your favorite girl.
It's your girl, Brittney.
Y'all already know what's up, man. We back with another video, another reaction video, and we about to kick this thing off for the 2021. You did, man. We went live the other day, man. I hope y'all seen that. We were tripping out. We did like 3 videos in one. I think that thing like an hour long or something like that. You feel me?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And then we dropped a New Year's video too, so go check that out. We went on a vacation to Hilton Head, you know what I'm saying? So man, y'all go check that out, man. But today, we about to do top 10 insane world records of all times video reaction. So man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned, man. And you feel me? You got something you want to tell them folks to say to them people?
Yes. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit y'all notification bell so y'all can be notified when we upload new videos.
Notified.
That's what you want in your life for sure.
Some notification.
Posting videos and giving y'all content, so do that for us and stay tuned because we're about to get right into this video.
Okay, let's get into this thing. Big frame, big bang, big hole, big video might get a little bit real.
Well, we about to find out. Y'all too.
Sometimes the internet is the best place to find challenges and all sorts of ideas to push ourselves beyond our limits to try new things. I mean, unless it's something harmful like most of those prank challenges. However,
I actually always wanted to see somebody break the bricks or the boards.
Did you see her just shoot that ball now with her foot?
We needed some courage and determination and, of course, some safety. To go along with the safety, some things are better left untried. Today we're going to take a look at 10 Guinness World Records that can't be broken. Or, well, you can try, but I doubt many people out there would dare to give these a try. You'll be surprised when you see what number 1 had to do in order to make it to this list. And trust me, it's not a thing you'd like to consider on a normal basis. With all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? Number 10.
Let's go. Number 10.
Heaviest weight supported by a human tongue. What's the heaviest food you've eaten? That's a question no one really asks, because usually when we eat, we never really think about the weight of food.
Dang, look how big that burger is,
for Thomas
bro.
Blackthorn, who lifted 11 kilos worth of weight with, well, his tongue. That's right, he had his tongue pierced by a hook and was able to hold 4 weights. He lifted those 11 kilos with a
Bruh, never!
What's even more impressive, this was done without getting hurt.
I'm
It took him 6
squeamish.
months to prepare for this moment, and it doesn't seem like anyone will ever be able to challenge him. He broke the record in 2004, and since then the only person who's been able to take on the challenge is Thomas Blackthorn himself. He went on again and broke the record 3 times in a row. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
So go ahead and subscribe to our video.
Most one-handed push-ups.
I mean,
Workouts require a lot of discipline and determination in order to get us good results.
I wonder
if you
how
want to
many.
break a world record that involves a workout, then you're in for a lot of sweating, sore muscles, and tons of pain.
I probably can do
However, that didn't
one
stop
arm
Patty
push
Doyle
up.
from setting a few records that
Probably
are hard to break. One of the most impressive of them is most one-arm push-ups completed in 5 hours. Who comes up with these record ideas anyway?
With bricks on his
Doyle
back.
managed to get 5,260 push-ups, which means that he did a little more than 1,000 of them for every hour that he was there.
With weight on his back.
How do you, how?
There. In addition to such an odd accomplishment, he also managed to become the person to set the record for the most push-ups in a year, with a total of 1,500,230 push-ups from October 1988 to October 1989. The list of accomplishments goes on, as he also set records in other disciplines such as sit-ups, step-ups, burpees, and backpack running. The man is a legend, and certainly an inspiration for all those who are into health and fitness, though I wouldn't suggest trying to break these records anytime soon.
I want to see something crazy. I don't want to see nobody do no one-handed push-up.
I guess it's quite obvious why no one will ever be able to break this record. I mean, it would require a tragic event to happen, and we certainly don't want that. But Tsutomo Yamaguchi fairly gained a spot on this list by being the man who survived the most atomic blasts in a lifetime. On 2 different occasions, Mr. Yamaguchi was able to escape death and live longer to tell his story. In the summer of 1945, he had traveled to Hiroshima when the first atomic bombing happened. The explosion left him temporarily blind and with serious burns and ruptured eardrums. But that didn't keep him from going back to work in Nagasaki, only 3 days later after the incident. He was reporting to his supervisors when the Fat Man atomic bomb impacted their city. This time, however, Mr. Yamaguchi didn't get hurt. In 2009, Yamaguchi became the only person in Japan to be recognized as a survivor of both bombings. He passed away at the age of 93 in the year 2010. However, he spent his life advocating to stop the use of atomic and nuclear bombing. Hopefully, no one has to go through this ever again, or at least that much. Number 7. Pulling an airplane. What would you say to people who claim that they're able to move an airplane by
got
simply
old
using
Saint
their
Nick
strength?
out there.
You probably think they're crazy.
With the
And
braid
that's
out on
exactly
his
how people
beard.
felt back in 2009 when priest Kevin Fast told them that
This
he was
nigga
going to pull an
surprised.
airplane. He was able to do it over the length of 8.8 meters, and he even claims that he could have gone a bit further if there hadn't been a finish line. Over the years, he has been able
This
to break
boy
a
is
few world
pulling
records with
an
the use of his
airplane.
strength.
So if you
He
can
has
pull
used
an
the money he
airplane,
raises
what
from his
else
stunts
can
to go to charities. With the airplane event, he
Look
was
at
able
that
to make
plane,
$65,000 alone. Imagine all the money he has raised by pulling trucks and other heavy means of transportation. When he's not busy training his muscles, he spends his time conducting weddings and baptisms in his home country of Canada. Number
That's a
6.
strong bag.
Bro,
Hit by
what is
lightning.
going on here?
A park
I don't
ranger
even
in
really
Virginia
understand.
named Ray Sullivan
How
got
do you
recognition
pull
after
plane?
being hit by lightning 7 times in his life. I'm not sure if going through this is considered good luck or bad luck.
How
but the
many
important
times?
thing is that Ray
7?
survived
7,
every
boy. What is
incident.
in your body?
Holmes then got struck by lightning 7
Different
times.
times. That's
7.
That's
7.
Since the Guinness World Records were able to
Nigga,
document all
body
the
look
scary
like a
moments he
star
went through,
punch.
Ray got a spot on their list. He says
Oh,
that one of the
shit.
incidents happened one day while he was on a road in the mountains. He had the window of his truck open, and that's where the lightning came through after reflecting onto a tree. He fell
wow.
unconscious while most of the hair on his body began to burn. All
Wow.
of this while his truck got to a stop right on the edge of a deadly cliff. Also in 1973, he was performing some of his duties when he noticed a storm cloud that was following him. He
Bruh.
tried to get away, and just when he thought the cloud was gone, he got out of his truck only to be struck by lightning, once again
Lightning
setting his
be
hair on
following
fire.
this man.
Luckily, this time he remained conscious. He had gotten so used to these events that he now had a can of water that he always kept in his truck, and that is what helped him put out the fire on his head. It all sounds painful, but hey, at least he got some recognition. Number 5.
That's good.
Tallest man alive.
That's
There
all
are
this
tall
man.
people and there are
Slinky,
incredibly tall
Slink,
people.
that nigga is
However, I
tall.
doubt any of them compare to Sultan Kosan, the tallest man in the world at 2.5 meters tall, or 8'2" if you measure him in American standards.
8
He
foot.
was named the tallest man in the world back in
It has to be
2010, taking
uncomfortable.
the title from Bao Jishun, a Chinese man who was only 20 centimeters shorter than Kosan. Apparently, Sultan's impressive
I
height
ain't never
was a
seen a
result of an
Chinese
excess of
man that
growth
tall.
hormone in his body. The condition caused a tumor that had to be removed, and that's when he finally stopped growing. He came to the public's attention after someone tried to recruit him to play basketball. However, his physical condition didn't allow him to practice such a sport, but it allowed for people to notice that he was taller than anyone else alive. Will someone ever break this record in the near future? It doesn't seem like it, but hey, only time will tell. Number
8'2",
4.
boy.
Eating airplanes. We've actually featured this man in a couple of our videos about dangerous world records, and we have to bring this up again. The man who eats airplanes and a bunch of other stuff. It is obvious that not many
glass.
people, or maybe no one at all actually, is even considering doing the things that this man did. Michael Latito earned a spot in the Book of Records by having the strangest diet. He ate a lot of things that are considered indigestible, such as metal, rubber, and other
Wow.
strange materials that no
Wow.
one else would ever put in
He's
their
killing
mouths.
that glass.
Wow.
Bicycles,
I got
beds,
them little
computers,
sharks.
you name it. If it sounds crazy, he's probably tried to eat it. But the most admired thing he ate was an entire aircraft, and it took him around 2 years to complete the task. He accomplished this between the years of 1970.
So what is he
I hope he
shitting
getting
out?
money
Like,
for that.
is he
Free
shitting out
release
metal?
Metal.
This
Your body
sentence
can't
is
break that down. I
grammatically
don't care how
correct.
much stomach acid you
But it's
had
work-
eating airplane
78
parts.
to 1980, and the people
This
who
is
saw it claimed that he had no difficulty while chewing on this stuff.
Weird.
Michael died of
Oh,
natural
look,
causes
look,
in
look, look.
2007,
Indifferent.
10 days after he turned 57. But he spent 41 of those years working on his peculiar diet. Now we remember him as the man who ate a plane, and I doubt we will see someone else like him in our lifetime, or at least someone as successful as him
That's
in
a
our
razor
lifetime.
blade.
What makes you be like, you know what, I'm gonna try
I gotta
that?
go and look this up. So
I'm
I
playing.
want to see
Sometimes
him
when you're
eat this
frustrated
plane,
at the way
bro.
things
He
are
died
handled,
at the
you feel
age
strong need
57.
to start a lawsuit. But what does it take for someone to get things to court? It is quite a process, and not every legal fight is worth it. However, nothing stopped Jonathan Lee Riches from becoming the holder of the Guinness World Record for filing the most lawsuits. He accomplished that by hitting the outstanding number of 4,000 lawsuits on numerous companies and individuals during his lifetime.
Serial
In fact, he
sewer.
filed a lawsuit against the Guinness Book of World Records because they included him in their book. After serving time in prison, he was released at the end of the year 2012 and began his unstoppable series of lawsuits. For that reason, he is now called Superman, and some of the people he has sued include Bill Gates, President Bush, and even Pope Benedict XVI. Now it's time for today's best
looking
pick.
for a reason to lure up on
The
your
picture I
butt.
chose for today is one of someone on a bicycle
What
going
is
down
this?
towards a very scary hole in the water. That doesn't seem like it's something I'd ever like to try, but if there's something we can learn today, it's that most of the world records that can't be broken required someone to try something crazy that no one else would. On that note, let's see what we have at the top. Number 2. Most world records. It only made sense to include the person who holds the record of having the most world records. And it doesn't seem like he's someone we could easily take down from his glory. At 62 years old, Ashwin Furman holds 200 world records, but in fact he has broken 550 records in his life. It's just that 350 of them were already taken from him, but we still have a long way to go if we want to take the remaining 200 from him. And even if other people manage to break the records that he holds, I doubt anyone would ever hold as many records as he did. For Ashrita, it all started in 1979 when he was a store manager in Brooklyn, New York, and he decided to break the world record for the most jumping jacks. He managed to do it by doing 27,000 of them. After that, he went on to show off his abilities in other activities, such as longest underwater cycling distance, longest distance balancing a milk bottle on his head, fastest mile in somersaulting, and fastest mile on a kangaroo ball.
It's a fact. In the new economy, average people are becoming millionaires.
These people inspire me, boy. They have a dream, okay?
The list
And they're
goes
gonna
on and on,
accomplish
and
it.
today it doesn't seem like anyone else would do all the things he's done in a lifetime. Number 1.
Dun, dun, dun,
Surviving
dun.
death. You'll probably not find this in the Guinness Book because I'm sure they wouldn't like anyone to compete. However, it has been documented that the person who has survived death the most is Michael Malloy. He was 50 years old when some of his acquaintances conspired to kill him in order to collect life insurance. First, they tried to intoxicate him with ridiculous amounts of alcohol, hoping Malloy would drink himself to death, but he survived. Then they replaced his drink for antifreeze, but the substance did not kill him. They then tried other forms of torture, such as rat poison, raw oysters, spoiled sardines, and other tactics that still didn't work.
Nigga,
Finally,
they
they
spending more money than they gonna get.
Dumping him in the cold and pouring water on his chest. Once he was at the hospital, they put a rubber hose in his mouth and fixed the other end to a gas outlet. After 1 hour, Malloy finally died. The conspirators would have gotten away with the scheme, except for the fact that the police found out what they did and sent them to the electric chair. They were not as lucky as Malloy, as they all died on the first try. But one thing is for sure, no one has ever survived extreme causes of death as many times as Malloy did. I don't think many of us would like to try breaking any of these records, but I could be wrong on that one.
This was
Are there any records on this
crazy.
list that you think you might break one day? Let us know in the comment section down below. With all that said and done, that's our video for today, folks, and I will see you all next time. Later, everybody.
Yeah.
I won't be eating no planes. That's what I do now.
This nigga eat planes. And I gotta go and look that up.
You
and
know what
watch
was
it.
really
Maybe
interesting
I can
about
look
me-
it up,
about that
watch
film?
it, and do a reaction to that.
Yeah. But what was crazy about that, when the tallest man in the world, they said that he had a tumor that released additional growth hormones, which that tumor had to be removed. If they didn't remove the tumor, the man would still be growing, bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that was some crazy stuff. That was wild.
Yeah.
That was a
It
little
really
wild.
was. Top 10,
Number
baby.
1 was interesting.
The top 10
slightly,
insane
but
world records of all
they
time.
was determined to make sure he died at some point. They was doing everything. But
This really
anywho,
wasn't more
yeah.
like crazy like other
No.
videos we done reacted to.
It wasn't very
thought
like
it was
exciting
gonna
or
be-
jumpy or
Woo!
anything like that. But it was intriguing. Some of them not as much as others. But what's said is said and what's done is done. So that being said, let us know how y'all like this video.
Exactly.
Drop a comment.
Go react to it.
Yeah,
y'all go react to it so y'all can see. Y'all might have different reactions than what we had to it. You know what I'm saying? So go look it up. Go react to it. Have fun with it. Anyways, man.
In the comment section, tell us what y'all want to see.
Yeah. Y'all think we should start doing pranks on each other? What y'all think?